go through a really quick 5 to 7 minute warm-up routine. So this is great for morning stretches, and I'm going to include just a little bit of core, because if we get that going for the day, you'll find you can use your core more as you go through the motions of your day. Today, what I'd love you to focus on when we're doing this is keeping your spine very long yet relaxed. And when you're breathing, to try to breathe in the circumference, so 360 degrees. In other words, make sure you're filling up the sides of your ribs and the back of your ribs, not just the front of your ribs. We really want to get that expanded. So this is going to be a rocking routine. So we're going to start off on all fours. So I'm just going to have you get into a comfortable all fours, knees under your hips and arms under your shoulders or even slightly in front of your shoulders. And just from this position, all we're going to do is we're going to line ourselves up. So my spine's nice and relaxed. My head's in line with my body. So you don't want to drop your head. You don't want to kink it up too much. So think of your neck getting longer while your tailbone reaches for the back wall. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths to warm ourselves up. So taking a big breath in, into the back of the rib cage and the sides. Keep breathing, take a few more breaths. And while we're doing this, so that you can play with what it feels like, I just want you to keep going. Don't stop when I stop, but I just want you to take the heels of your hands and add some pressure this way. So they won't actually move, but feel what happens to the area in your lats. If we just pretend that we're going to bring the heels of our hands together, the eyes of our elbows will come more forward, keeping our back nice and wide. Last breath with the heels of the hands coming together. And then from here, we're just going to stay in this position, and we're just going to move our head. So I'm going to have you look down as if you were trying to see your right toes. You're probably not actually going to see them. Now we're going to come back around. We're going to go over to the left toes. You're going to feel this stretch, now the opposite side of your torso. Again, keeping your spine nice and long. You can see I'm not jiggling my hips around, hopefully. They're staying nice and flat. So a nice warm up for the neck. And then bringing it back to the center. Now we're going to look up to the right side of the room, only as much as you can without pain. If this hurts too much, up to the left side of the room. If this hurts too much, go back to just looking at your hips. Back to the center, one more each way. Up to the right, feeling that nice stretch down the opposite side of your body. And up to the left. Now reposition yourself, your heels coming together, the heels of your hands coming together, just slightly pulling towards each other. Your head nice and long. We're just going to start rocking. So we're just going to go back and forth. Just as comfortable as you can take your body without feeling any strain. Back and forth. Just a nice smooth one. Make sure you're not slumping down into your shoulders. Pull those shoulders away from your ear. Back and forth. Just 2 more times like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to tuck our toes under. Again, if you can't tuck your toes, keep going the way you were going before. And we're going to rock back and forth with our toes pulled under. Nice deep breathing. My upper back is staying wide. I'm not sinking into my shoulders. Just back and forth a few more times. Now from this position, we're going to take our feet back flat and we're going to rock, but I'm going to take my right buttock towards my left heel. And I'm going to come back up and I'm going to take my left buttock towards my right heel. They're never actually going to touch. We're just moving slightly in that direction. So we're getting lots more hip mobility when we're doing this. Trying to keep our spines in alignment, moving as one unit as we're going back and forth. You notice I'm keeping my head up and hopefully my shoulders relaxed. And now on this last one, we're going to hold it. So take it over to the right and just hold it there. You can walk your hands over to the left. Just take a nice deep breath here, feeling that great stretch down the right side of your body. Coming back up, walking your hands over to the right. Again, nice stretch down the left side of your body. A few deep breaths into the back there. Coming back up. And now we're going to do a little bit of core. So we're going to do a little bit of beginner core work. So keeping your spine nice and aligned. Shoulders relaxed. I'm just going to have you lift your right arm and take it straight out. So you're going to feel the weight shift into your left hand. Now we're going to switch sides. So you'll notice my back is staying straight. What I don't want to do is have my hips shift around as I'm doing this. I want to keep them as stable as possible. That's my core working to keep my spine straight. Now we're going to do our legs. So reaching your toes far, far, far for the back wall. Head is going forward. And we're going to do the left side again. It's normal to feel weight shift into your right knee and your left hand as you're reaching your left toes long. We're going to do them each one more time. Right arm. And we're going to do the left arm. And we're going to take the right toes out. And while they're out, we're just going to draw 5 little circles. So that's 3, 4, 5. Take it back down. We're going to do the other side. The whole time focusing on keeping my spine straight and my hips aligned. Bring it back down. Taking your body all the way back for a nice deep stretch. Big breath. Sit yourself up. And you're ready to take on the day. You've turned on your core. You've stretched your entire body. And I hope you have a great day.